Neil, you called the game on Saturday a big one coming up. What are you thinking team-wise for it? Changes?
I think there has to be a possibility of some changes because not being happy with the previous performances. So it is a time now where we have to look at things and maybe look at shaking a few things up.
As an ex-defender, you must be prioritising, well, obviously a win, that goes without saying, but a clean sheet must be nice after a few games.
I think the clean sheets are important, but I think we've got to look at all aspects of the team. You need to keep clean sheets, you need to keep goals out, obviously, but I don't think we can set our stall out just to be defensive and to try and just get clean sheets. I think we need to be brave. We need to create chances, more chances than we're creating, and we need to score more goals as well. So I think all around we've got to do better. But I won't. We're not going to go into the remainder of the season just sitting back and hoping to keep clean sheets. We need to be positive, especially in the home games. I think we got pushed back against Yeovil, and we need to be on the front foot and be certainly more proactive in creating chances.
How big are these two home games coming up, Colchester and then Morecambe, as you look to not get dragged closer towards the drop zone again?
I don't think you should build the two games up in terms of importance. We all know they're important, but they're no more or less important than the two games that follow. I think we've got to improve our own performance, and if we do that, then we'll have a chance of picking up points. But it will be certainly down to ourselves what we do, and we can't go into the games worrying about the different oppositions that we're playing. We need to make sure that we do better ourselves.
Goes without saying, a few results this month haven't gone your way. You still happy with the attitude of everybody, though?
I think the attitude has been good. It's wrong. You can't praise players and then call them when they're the same players in terms of I don't question their honesty. I think they are an honest group of players. I think if they play badly, I don't think it's through lack of trying. I think they are honest, but we it's always what you do in the two penalty areas, and certainly last week in the second half, for a 15-20 minute period, our defending wasn't good enough and we got punished. But no, I'm happy with the attitude of the players, but they know themselves they've got to do better than they've done over the last few weeks.
It's a time of year in football for rumours. Marcus Harness being recalled is the latest one. What can you tell us regarding that?
I can only tell you what I know, and until you said it, then I wasn't aware of anything happening with Marcus. He hasn't played. He didn't play in the game, but he's figured, I think, virtually every game since I've been here, or nearly every game. And I'm happy with Marcus. He's had a good impact since he's been here, and he will be used from now to end of the season. So I'm not aware of there's been no contact with Burton and myself. So as far as I'm concerned, at the moment it's just a rumour.
Looking at players coming in, any progress this week on any potential targets?
We're still hoping to bring somebody in, and we're still speaking to people. Obviously, when you get over past Saturday, you've got a few days before the window closes, so we'll keep trying to do that. But like I've said, it's up to the players that we have to do better, and they'll get the opportunity to do that on Saturday.
You always say going into games that it's about what your team does. What's the key going to be to beating Colchester?
The key to Colchester game will be that we play at a better tempo than we've played over the last few weeks. That we certainly have more energy in the team. The work rate has to be increased than what it's been like over the last few weeks. We've got to put more pressure on the opposing defence and goalkeeper, and we've got to be more without throwing bodies forward. Without regard of the defensive responsibilities, we must create more chances than we did in the last game against Yeovil, because it was a game where we were second best, and we can't afford to be second best. Not in the home games. We've got to be make sure that we're on the front foot in our remaining home games. Play with a good tempo. We've got to try and pick up as many points as we can from the remaining home games that we have.